Snatchers is a brand new 2020 horror comedy that I just got from Redbox, went into blind. It is a creature feature, and it is about a young girl who gives it up to her boyfriend after he comes back from Mexico, doesn't really show any interest in her anymore because she isn't giving it up to him. So she decides, fuck it, I'm going to have sex with this guy, and when she does, this gets her pregnant, and her pregnancy is sped up extremely fast, and when she gives birth, the baby is not human. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. I definitely don't think it's going to be for everybody. I say that a lot because not every movie is, but this is one of those movies where it kind of plays out like a teen comedy, like a Book Smart of sorts, you know, that was released recently, where you've got two main girls cracking jokes the whole time. That might not be for everybody, but man, I really enjoyed myself. I thought this movie was a ton of fun. Kind of reminded me of something like a Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, sort of, but with more female characters. There was a lot of really clever dialogue, a lot of clever sequences in here. There's one scene in particular involving 3 different stop signs. I thought that scene was really funny, really clever, really well done. Man, that shit, I was already sold by that point, but if I wasn't, that would have sold me. I was way into it. All the performances here are solid. The comedy's really good. Like, I laughed out loud maybe 5 to 10 times. So I got a lot of entertainment out of that side of things. I could have dealt with more gore. I feel like there are sequences in this where they could have went further with it. They could have had a little more fun with it. Went for the full-on gore effects, splatter, but they don't. They kind of hold back on that side of things. There are some gore sequences, and the creature itself is cool at times, but they do rely on some CG. It's more of like a CG blending. So I didn't hate it, and I completely understand because of what they were trying to pull off, and the budget's probably smaller, but that didn't hurt the look of the movie. I thought that the film felt quality. But there is some CG used throughout. But yeah, I mean, if you're into that teen comedy feel with horror thrown on top of it, this is absolutely one you should be checking out. I really recommend the shit out of it. I had a blast with it. I was really totally in it the entire time. As I said, the only things that I would change is I feel like they could have went a little further with the ridiculousness and thrown gore on top of it, and that would have just elevated the movie to me being like, this was fucking awesome. You know, if you would have put like a Mike Mendez in charge of this, because that almost has that feel like Don't Kill It. It's just Don't Kill It has a lot of gore. Like, it has a lot of kills. This movie has some for sure, and the creature's unique. The story's fairly unique. The comedy, as I said, landed for me a good amount. A lot of clever moments throughout the film. That stop sign scene, I loved. So yeah, I got a lot of positive from this movie. Really, my negatives are just like nitpicky stuff. Overall, I think you'll know if this is your kind of film from that description. Teen comedy, female-centric, monster flick, more comedy than horror. Absolutely check it out if that sounds up your alley. It's at Redbox right now for $1.80, and I think it's worth every penny by far. So let me know if you check it out. Adios.